All right, this is section 46 from book 5 of Caesar's de Bello Gallico. And with Sabinus and Cotta's legion destroyed by Ambiorix and his deceit, and with Cicero's camp besieged and not really falling for the trick, they get a message to Caesar that they need help. Cicero gets message to Caesar, and Caesar is going to help here. So here we go. We are saying Caesar with the letter received. And remember, literae, when we're talking about a letter, not a letter of the alphabet, but a letter that you would write to somebody, is always plural. So this is why I'm not saying letters. So with the letter received around the ora undecima, around the 11th hour of the day, immediately, and notice that's the first word that we get here in the main clause, immediately a messenger into the Bellovaci to Marcus Crassus, the quaestor, he sends. So he immediately sends a messenger to Crassus, whose winter quarters were, or really was, right, winter encampment was about Milia Passuum Vigenti et Quinque, so 25 miles from him, from Caesar's, the place where he is. He orders in the middle of the night to set out, his legion to set out. So he orders his legion to set out in the middle of the night and quickly to him to come. So he orders his legion to set out in the middle of the night and to quickly come to him. Crassus leaves with a message. He sends another legatus, another envoy, to Gaius Fabius, that he should lead his legion into the borders of the Atrebates. I should mention here in Mueller's text, he identifies a ducat as a volative subjunctive in a substantive clause of result. I think my students, at least, would probably recognize just this as a purpose clause. But nonetheless, so he sends a legate to Fabius so that he would lead forth his legion into the borders of the Atrebates, where he knew, and he is Caesar, he knew that a journey must be made by him, i.e. Caesar. So he also writes to Labienus, and notice that Caesar puts in this condition here. If he could he could make or act maybe accordingly for the Republic, if he could act suitably for the Republic. This is a double dative here, rei publicae and then commodo, on behalf of what would be good for the Republic, with his legion, that he should come to the borders of the Nervii. So he writes to Labienus, if he can, basically, he should come with his legion to the borders of the Nervii. The remaining part of the army, which was a little farther away, he does not think that it should be waited for. Or perhaps maybe we could even say he thinks that it must not be expected, must not be waited for. He gathers equites circiter quadragentos, so he gathers around 400 equestrians from the nearby winter encampment.